7 p.m.
Yes, it is. Okay. Please stand for the pledge, the opening. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Stay seated. Next item is roll call.
Keith Boheim.
Here.
Bill Sutton.
Here.
Michael Polinzi.
Here.
Michael Dana. Judy Cotton.
Here.
Chris Long.
Here.
And John Della Penna.
Here. Okay, we're not going to appoint an alternate yet tonight, okay? So we'll just go with that number, no alternates, okay? Now, the alternates can discuss things, they can make motions, but they just can't vote, okay? So, the thing we got to vote on first is the minutes from our last meeting, which was November 21st. Everybody got a copy of the minutes, correct? Is there any additions, corrections? Or nothing? Okay. Make a
Motion for approval?
Mike Lindsay? Second?
Yep. Second.
Bill, okay. Now, they have to have, when there's a motion, I have to have a roll call vote.
Not for your meeting minutes, no, we don't do that on planning board. You can
Okay.
just go ahead and ask all in favor, and then they
Okay,
say aye or. all
Because
in-
sometimes they want the roll call, sometimes they don't.
Yep.
Okay. All in favor of approval of the November 21st minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Those are carried. Thank you very much. Okay. The new members, okay. We have Chris Long, the new member. Have you ever worked with a board, town boards or anything before? No? And Judy Cotton. Right, okay.
Welcome.
I think everybody's met, right? And our new secretary, Kim? Kim's
I'm
also.
also planning board secretary
She's
too.
also- Yes, so she kind of knows what she's doing, more than me with this stuff, with the secretary stuff.
We'll do good, John.
Okay, well, since the beginning, we had Sandy,
Right.
she was the deputy clerk, she was doing all that stuff, and then when she left, Sarah Suka took over, and so she knew all that stuff too, so I was a year on my own, not knowing anything, too much about anything. Okay, that takes care of that. Okay, now we have schedule a public hearing. Okay, we got a request. Here you go. Keep that, I gotta have that back after. A request from Daniel Huntington, property at 3766 Batavia, Oakville Town Line Road, Batavia, New York. Tax map parcel 3.1-27. According to the attachments for the zoning code, 50-foot front is required. He's looking for a 28-foot 6 to build a new front porch on his house. He has an old front porch step on there now. He wants to knock that down and redo a porch. So we're scheduled a public hearing for Monday, March 20th, 2023 at 7 o'clock. Can you get a motion for that?
Motion.
Okay. Second. Okay. Now we have a roll call vote. Okay.
Bill,
Yes.
Keith,
Yes.
Mike Polinzi,
Yes.
John, Judy.
Yes.
No, Judy
Judy
can't vote.
doesn't vote, John.
Right, yes.
Okay.
Okay, the motion's carried. Okay. We will take care of that. Okay? That takes care of that little bit of business. Oh, the other thing we gotta do on that is, We need a motion that this, we entertain a motion that this will be a type 2 seeker. Mike Lindsay and,
Second.
okay,
Is that Bill or Keith?
Yeah.
Bill.
Mike Palenzi,
Yes.
Bill,
Yes.
Keith.
Keith,
Yes.
and John.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that
Sorry, I'm used to my
motion's
alternates participating on the vote, so.
carried. That motion's carried. Okay, now, for the new guy, a seeker, it's the State Environmental Quality Review. Okay? Every time there's a variance, anything like that, okay, there has to be known as a seeker, okay? And a type 1 is a long, drawn-out, 4-page item.
That we don't do here.
That we don't do that here, okay? Type 2 is what we do. To build a new porch, there's no environmental, no environmental changes whatsoever. So we do everything as a part 2. There's another one, a type 3, it's unattended or undisclosed or something, but I've never seen that used, so I don't know. 2 reasons we don't do type 1 is because it's not needed for a porch addition, okay? The other thing is, we cannot do a type 1 seeker. We're not, the ZBA is not authorized to do it. The planning board is the town's assigned seeker people, and they do it. And that's about the only thing that they can change, and what we do is they can change it from a type 2 to a type 1. And that's if they're gonna move a stream, or if they're doing the regrading, all the environmental stuff. That's up to the planning board, it's not up to us. The only thing we're concerned about is the guy's front porch. So, okay, just no information for you. Okay, that takes care of that. Now, training requests. Okay. When you want to do any training, they tell you have to have 4 hours a year training. Okay, you can do that online. Okay. Before you do it, you pass that down now. Before you do the training, okay, because it's a pay item, okay, sometimes the classes are paid, you either gotta pay, or you're getting paid for your training, okay? That's a budget item, so it has to go before the town board, basically. Okay, so, right here, in self-explanatory is the day and the date, okay? You gotta sign it and get it back to me. If you got a scanner where you can scan it back to my email, that's fine. If you drop it off here, if you go by here, you can drop it off over my post office box. You can call me, I come and pick it up, or do whatever we gotta do, okay? I have to sign it, send it to Teresa, the town clerk, and then she has to approve it and send it to the town board so they can approve it. Okay, so that takes care of that.
And John, just to mention, there's a lot of them online. I tend to do the online ones because they're more convenient for me, but the town invites per email to area ones, Rochester, Buffalo,
Right.
Batavia, where they're, yeah,
Yeah.
where there's a little more involved.
You can do them online, you can,
Yeah.
and Felipe Altamari is the county planning board person, and he sends out information on these things all the time. And some of them, how many times have you taken the introduction to the zoning board of appeals? 7 or 8? Because they don't offer a lot for this,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah.
But every once in a while you get one on Seekers or this, or
They just,
whatever,
they,
so.
what was that? Was the whole month of December, was it, Mike, that they had trainings that Teresa had sent around to all of us?
There's some good ones online right now, but they've had some other
It was the
ones.
New York State one where they offered 4 separate
Yes,
courses,
yes, yeah,
and
I
one of
did
them,
too. I did
and
too.
one of them was on Seeker, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest with you guys, next time it comes around, go ahead and take it.
Right.
Because I was able to get a lot of more information for myself to better understand what the planning board does. And I also did the basic one for ZBA, just so I knew what I was walking into, being your guys' new secretary in that. And it was, it was like 2 hours, wasn't it,
Yeah,
Mike?
yeah.
Yeah. And it goes by relatively quick, and they have a little chat box. If you have questions, you can type them in there, and they'll answer you right then and there via the chat box, or they will email you with your certificate, any questions and answers that they have that they weren't able to get to.
And there's no test.
No, no,
Right.
no test,
Okay.
No pressure.
none at all.
Okay,
Thanks, man.
Welcome.
is there any other old business that we haven't gone through? No, that goes back to the answer. I gotta have that back, yeah.
Oh,
Never
I'll have
mind.
that back. Okay, thank you. Is there any other old business? Is there any new business to come before the zoning board?
Well, we'd have to ask the gentleman next to you about new business.
You got any new business?
Just figured we'd ask, you know,
Okay.
or even.
Chris, the new business?
no, sir.
Judy, any new business? Entertain a motion to adjourn?
Adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We're done.